history, it's old news, baby. You're the one I need. We can take it slow, baby. I'm happy going at your speed. What can I do to make you see me in a perfect night? Need you to see me. Need you to be with me tonight.
Everybody know I got down. Get down. Talking in goddamn. Get down. Talking in goddamn. Get down. Talking in goddamn. Everybody know I got down. Get down. Talking in goddamn. Get down. Talking in goddamn. Get down. Talking in goddamn.
Apparently, my settings got messed up and it wasn't showing up anything. I don't know. It was being weird. I don't know. I'm actually really confused. Huh. Well, I am here now playing Doki Doki. I don't know. My settings got fucked up. I think it was a day ago, 2 days ago, where I was messing so I can get a different like background and stuff like that. I think my settings got messed up hard. I don't know. It was a thing. Uh, being professional streamer and texting while streaming. I don't know. It was weird. Okay, where did we last left off? Start the game. August 3rd. Wow, it's been 6 days since I've last streamed. I believe it was this one. Did I not save it? I think the last time I didn't save it. I believe I put I love you. But I don't know if I should keep it as I love you. I know everyone that has played this says I love you. What if I put you're my dearest friend? You'll always be my dearest friend. And I completely like turn her down. Do you know what happens? Or is it like nobody knows? Hmm. Let's go with I love you. Because that was the answer I put last time. Let's skip this because I saw this already. I went through this already. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect to be the one where I'll be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up, decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Now, two kids are already texting me on up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Dr. Ash, hi. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets of each of, on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That's that dummy. You think that on days this important, I should try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember Sayori told me yesterday, and suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, to Dr. Ash. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kinda left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. That's not weird at all. That is completely not weird at all. But I stammered, embarrassed. Did Tony tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. You see that? That's weird. I'm not liking this. My dog just decided to say hi. Chloe, say hi. She doesn't bark much. Are my settings alright? I'm not hearing any music. There's not supposed to be any music. Oh, it's scary. I probably know a lot more than what you think. Eh. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a little chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it down on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help the people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayora's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one it's one that I haven't read before. What? Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Can we appreciate the little pattern of like get out of my head? Can we appreciate that for a second? Because I think that's pretty cool. uh, get out of my head before I do. I know it's best for you. Get out of my head. I listened to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. Ah, Kevin said that you're a big potat. Ah, I see. That's not creepy at all. Hmm. It's kind of dirty and I'm not liking it. Why? I just clicked off the game. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Dr. Ash, what's wrong? Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Coyote's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Coyote, so. Ah, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Wait, don't tell me this is the scene. Don't tell me this is where it happens. Because if it does, I'm not gonna like this. I quickly left to the room. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out for me. I quickened my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's no big deal. At least wait for her or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that we'll be the same uh as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Bro, my heart is pacing. Like my heart is racing so much. Bro. Oh my god. It just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. It it isn't kind of a breach of privacy, but she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. So, mmm, 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 mmm. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayuri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to jump it. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I will be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayuri needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for the others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel like even make her feel worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. Fuck. And the music is not helping. I'm hating it. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can. Nothing I do can bring her back. This is some game where I can reset and try something different. I mean, I can try, but I know it's gonna give me the same outcome. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 And ha ha. Wow. All right. uh, uh Holy shit. Wait, I need to process this. Oh my god. We're just like 30 minutes into the stream and this happens. Okay. I guess we're going with the next one, huh? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my very good friend since we were children. Holy shit. The kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Oh, the game got reset. I always tell myself, yo, the screen just moved. I'm not liking this. Come on. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivations to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there will be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them will probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. As I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Dr. Ash? Uh, Monica! Huh. Hi! Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, complete out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What are you coming here for anyways? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies for my club. Do you know there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, whoa. Just Monica, just Monica, just Monica, just Monica, just Monica. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? Hmm. Are you telling me to shut up? Nani? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? A member is a member. Did Monica say she? Katie, Dr. Ash, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Ah, I mean, I guess, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least, visit my club, it would really make me happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet to Dr. Ash, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Okay. And thus to this marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I could resist her smile. The smile is kind of creepy, not gonna lie. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! I can't do the weird, like, pitch increase. And I brought a guest with me. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't like that. Eh, I guess. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Dr. Ash. Oh, what escaped me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I agree. She reminds me, now that I look at her correctly, like truly, she reminds me of the type of faces they have in this anime called Doctor Stone, because the eyes are like all the way on like the edge of her face, and I think it's pretty funny. It's full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. Oh wait, that's me. Síguele, José Luis. What did I do? I did nothing. I did nothing. So I ran into Dr. Ash in a classroom and he decided to come out to. I couldn't speak. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to. Well, sorry. I didn't forget that but I just happened to run into him. In that case, at least I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Dr. Ash? The girls have a few desks arranged from the table. Beauty walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Bro, I can't read today. Iris, déjame. I really need to like restart everything. Does this work still? I guess it does. But the chat box is not working. So that makes me kind of sad. Leave the sniper alone. He's just doing his job. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find just these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully placed a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole set of tea in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Let's see how much she blushes. Yes! The bot won't be my friend. No. What? I'm saying the bot is just doing its job. You guys are just bullying it. Is that your job? Is that both of your job, just to bully the bot? So I can add more things just for the bot just to fight you. I could do that. I could select an entire like script and send the command list to Andy and just have her like have the bot fight all of y'all. And that's not. And Tilted Yuri looks away. I mean that you know I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Judy faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Detective, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read this past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Who's the one that I snacks, Beauty? Beauty's the one that I snacks, or Natsuki? Cause died already. So not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway. What about you, Yuri? She got this. Well, let's see. Yuri traces over the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. My mom's going to shove an entire brick of cheese into a turkey because she wants to make a flaming hot Cheeto turkey. And I feel gross but intrigued. My favorite are usually novels that build and keep complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Those are knives, you should not carry those. Iris, aren't you banned from carrying knives? Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed to reserve timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Bro, I can't speak. For your mom to invite me, I'll support her. I need something to play with so I can read. But you know, I like a lot of things. Oh yes, stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I don't like that. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I have a horror book up there, but I haven't really been like reading it because yeah. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp for something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with Rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or it takes me to another world, then I can't put it down. Then I really can't put it down. There you go. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Yeah, because she's cute. What the hell is texting me? I'm about to mute my phone. Nope, my grandma already said no to the hot Cheetos and cheese turkey, so that's not a thing anymore. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind, it's because it's not cute like her. I'll fight with chopsticks instead. There, that's more suitable. That's right, you should like to write cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Why? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were writing a poem called Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Oh my god, my grandma just agreed to it. My grandma was like, no, but maybe yes. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Showing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. She looks like so inspired, I love it. Sure, I'll ask my friends. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, yeah. That inspired face just like left. I can ask. Like, yeah, sure, I can ask. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sat in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good setup for us to take. Do you agree as well, Dr. Dash? Hold on, there's still a problem. Hold up. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and I lose my train of thought. All the three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Damn, she looks pissed, she looks white, and she looks really sad. I don't know. What? I'm sorry, I thought... Yeah, that security reminds me of someone I know. Yeah, she reminds me of someone I know. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Dr. Ash. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. That would look cute. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Dr. Ash? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Look, Dr. Ash, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. Wow, I couldn't see shit. Ah. Damn it, I was on the wrong screen when this happened. Okay, give it a couple seconds. 3, 2, 1. What am I doing? Don't worry about it. I do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignments. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Dr. Ash, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, can I really impress my class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart from the club room and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Oh my god, an entire conversation sparked from this. Okay, I don't want to look at this anymore. I can't English, okay? Yeah. Yes. Can't English for crap right now, bruh. Like, it's hard. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. I'll go look for the unsaturated versions of that, like the saturated version, so I can read them. Who should I target? Yuri or Natsuki? I'm about to tie my 3 fingers together. I hate that. Who should I target then? Yuri or Natsuki? What the fuck? Okay. That was the best poem ever, Monica. Who should I target? I can't target Monica yet, Iris. I guess I'll target Yuri, because I think Yuri's Ice Snacks. Or who's Ice Snacks? Does anyone know? Alex. I'm gonna go with the same one I was doing with Yuri. Okay. Why? Graveyard. Destiny. Hawaii. Uh, Misfortune. Scars. Tenacious. Disaster. Desire. Comfort. Okay, that was wrong. Empty. Suicide. Oh. Okay. All right. Earth. Insight. Tragedy. Agonizing. Eternity. Cry. Judgment. I don't like that. I don't like that. I didn't like that. I don't wanna see this anymore. I don't wanna play this anymore. Hi again, Detective Ash. Glad to see you. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I don't like that. I didn't like that. Why would the creators do something like that? I've never played this game. I've seen a video on this game. I just know what happens, but I haven't seen any gameplay of this, and I hate the fact that I haven't seen any gameplay of this. I don't like this. After this, I'm going to watch gameplay of this. People that read better than me. One of my favorite TikTok stars just posted a video, and I'm excited. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Flash. What the fuck just happened? What just happened to her face? Wait. Look how quiet he gets when something unusual happens. Thanks for helping. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I am no Captain Sparkles. I'm not afraid of commitment. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh. Mark played it? Okay, I'll watch Mark. How behind is my stream actually, now that I think about it. Check it out. How behind is this? Throw this over here. I wanna see how behind I am. Ah. It doesn't listen. It doesn't. It actually doesn't let me like listen to it. So that's the thing. Ah. Okay. All right. I guess we'll just be playing. Is it just me or is the background crooked? You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I don't like this. Natsuki, you really have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Monica! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, deducted Ash. Well, make sure you put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyways, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Y- If you really want to, then forget it. Then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuji reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if it's not usually read. Even if you don't usually read, and we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Judy, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. You. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Yo, you see that little blue thing? That doesn't happen at all unless I play this game. So I don't know if that's intentional game design or if it's like my computer just bugging out when I play this game. Yudi's face is already buried into a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yudi a little bit more, but at the same time, I will feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be in the first few pages. We recommend who recommend to play this game? Can I spoil? Uh, my my moderator Iris she asked if I can play this game, and I'm playing it now. So, and I already know the story, so it's fine. But I've never actually played it or seen any gameplay of it. But I already know the story because I really like game theory, and he did like two, three videos on it. So it's like I already know what happened. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused and I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Nervous looking face. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, I stepped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Like if that ever happens. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There is an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. For blood. For blood. Hmm. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. Really, it's kind of dark, isn't it? Really made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So dark that so that dark turn came from the horror. Uh, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Dr. Dash? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. So don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's the kind of challenges to look in life for a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be an evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, am I rambling, aren't I? Not again. Thank you, Nightbot. I needed that. Hey, don't apologize. Don't apologize. Have I really been streaming? I've only been streaming for like 50 minutes, right? 55 minutes? I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets. I kind of like I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about your reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well start. I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. Fuck. Bro, when I see things like that, I hate it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable. Yes, I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put, that I had put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Uh, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. The prologue. I soon understand that Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her pressure over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glanced over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just What the fuck? I was just bathing in something. And look at the history. I was just blank. Uh, where was the other one? That's uh, that's oh, I can't read whatever she wrote. Okay. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, I did that once, I believe. I don't know. I don't know. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose to. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we just lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here, Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Forefinger, yeah, right? Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under the thumb after this flips to her side. Don't Japanese people read from right or left? So when they finish, shouldn't they be turning from the left page to the right page? Wait, yes, no? Like, it should turn left to right, no? I think this is an American, this is an American book, right? But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the best I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. You no longer ask me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn in my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate change. My thumb gently letting out the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me a little bit of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really. I was just thinking the way she second guesses things, she says and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's being a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can't rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Dr. Dash, something happened just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does things sometimes. So it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left the book, then slip back into my bag. Don't worry, they read up and down. Really? I got really into it. Like, I legit put my face really close to the monitor and I was just reading. I don't know if you saw that I like didn't mess up my reading that much. Let's go with Natsuki and so she gets mad at me that I'm not writing not, not writing all cutesy like how she wants me to. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Dot 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 question mark. Dr. Dash, if you're not going to take this cup seriously, then go home. Wow. I wanna make cakes. I want cake. Can I have cake? How much is your mom sending the choco flans? I'm really craving choco flan. What? Harsh? What do you expect me to believe that you actually can put an effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We gotta start from somewhere, right? She's being a little bitch and I hate her. She was being like cute tsundere type. And now she's being a little bitch and I hate her. If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Ah, yes, yeah, exactly. Choco fan is 20 and Presa fan is 25. I prefer Choco flan. Mm, painful to think about, huh? Dot dot dot. Fine. Well, sorry. You get better anyways. I tell you what to improve, or you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. Oh, it's the same poem. I thought it was gonna be like a change to it. Wanna try two of plants for 20 bucks? I mean, I have 20 bucks on me right now. I emoji. But, yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. Damn. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems for people to express themselves? For your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but it just made it fall flat on purpose. It helped bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Sure. Since it's you and mom will probably do roofie. Yeah, you're not wrong. But no, I have all the ingredients to make choco flan, so I should make it probably myself. But your mom's are better. I hate to admit, but your mom's choco flans are better than mine. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Monica. Duck Dash. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or other things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to break things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Hell yeah. Hey, I'm gonna go get a water bottle. Uh, I'm gonna go get a water bottle. Be right back. Should I leave the Doki Doki music or should I keep playing the intro music? I'm gonna keep playing the intro music. I'm back. I went, I got a water bottle, and it's cold, so my throat might be hurting in a little bit. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just with going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your point with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Dr. Dash. Uh, we all we're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica on my poem. Mm-hmm. Good job, Dr. Dash. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean it like in a bad thing. I don't mean like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally giving up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so. But yeah, okay. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated and she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Suddenly the door opens. Judy! I'm back! Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing a poem with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It's the same one. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burnt eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper that sound frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a bit a way out. It's night there. He's right there. Swallowing. Oh wait, how does she know it's night right now? Wait a minute. Wait, I'm scared. I don't like this. I don't like this. I am not enjoying this that much. I am scared. Oh, it's right. It's right there. I thought it said it's night there. Oh my god, I hate it. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish with my pen. I brandish my pen. Bro, I literally almost got a panic attack. Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. Is that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind. Where's my thing I play with? I need something to play with while I'm reading because I have ADD and it sucks. But I have a play thing. I can use this. It has. Yeah, it's kind of a style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That that is a lot of poems who have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of empathy, epiphany, recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany, yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Me after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'll show Yuri my poem. I wonder if Yuri Ajigoma. As Judy reads the poem, I noticed her slight exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that? Did I say it out loud? Judy first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Oh, he's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Judy. What? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Judy takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've writing a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh. Beauty stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean, Beauty to herself, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there's are plenty specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I think I learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit those two together. The end result is both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Judy finds her train of thought, it's a fair, her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes from practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsu can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself to me or not to me. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love sharing my thoughts. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Beauty smiles dreamily as if some rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh crap, I just realized my laptop hasn't been charging. Let's plug you in. There you go. Doki Doki. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining straight line to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the thickening blue-green hue of the future. I I bathe, calm breathing air in the present, but living in the past that flickens. I flicken back. The light flickens, I flicken back. How do you flicken? I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that after all. At all. But it took you a long time to read. You make my heart go doki doki. Oh my god. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since the first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Takarash. Really? Ha- It must have totally I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Oh my god. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solid than putting it that way. I hadn't been, uh, I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Uh, you know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Detectash. Ah, me too. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. The music just changed, so something after is gonna about to happen. Even though just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. There's a literature club after all. I saw. I guess that's what I end up having myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Ooh, you didn't put you didn't put a W, you put a Y. That makes your thing invalid? Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you just say something? Oh, no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Eh, ah, thanks. Yours says cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant a language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Whoa. The fight's about to re-happen, bros. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Um, well, I do have a couple suggestions. Hmm, if I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Um, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and the Duck Dash did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. I've missed studying. Me too. I'm fighting too much, which I haven't yet. And the doctor liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not texting while streaming. I don't know what you're talking about. I will never do something like that. Eh? That's not what I. Uh, you're you're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dr. Ash appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. But we're stuck with a yandere and a tsundere. She's like a yandere slash dere dere. She's like in the middle because she doesn't seem all sweet and shit. Actually, the yandere is Monica. She's the dere dere with a weird personality trait, and she's the abused tsundere. Oh, and how how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately gone out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. You, well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as the doctor started showing up. Wait, I want to throw hands with Natsuki. I'll kick her to Mars. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. Damn. Taking out, uh, taking out your insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me, look who's talking. You wanna be, you edgy bitch. Edgy. Sorry, that's my last note. It's too much for someone of your mental as to run. See? Just saying, just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves and graduate in middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you contribute your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself with that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck's wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let the doctor ask you everything you really think. I'm sure he he'll head over heels for you after this. Ah, suddenly Yuri turns towards me and she just noticed I was standing here. Detective Ash, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I anything? Of course. Uh, 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 I don't know. And I can't pause this. I can't save this. I'll go with Yuri. I guess I'll go with Natsuki. Can't go with either. Natsuki? Yuri? Natsuki? Yuri? Natsuki? Natsuki? Monica. Um, hey, Detective Ash. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? I chose Natsuki. Cause I like tune that is. My favorite ones are the tune that is. Most of the ones I like are tune that is, so just keep sipping. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Let's save right now. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be better. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She's crying. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Dr. Ash, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Oh. Oh no. Completely. That means she's gonna make her forget. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home if you want. Yuta looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility for today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much chance to discuss my book with the Dr. Ash. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing you trouble, but I really appreciate you understanding. I'm gonna take a sip of my water. I'm gonna start a recording, so just in case something else happens, I can catch it and screenshot it and put it as the thumbnail. Uh, an ending. Let's continue with Yuri since it seems like she's the one next. Destiny, Desiree, Insight, Philosophy. Doki Doki. I had to choose it. Ah, shame. Precious. Nope. Misfortune. Massacre. Scars. Depression. Covet. Cure. Inferno. Hopeless. Disaster. Bunny. Death. Loud. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room that usually seeing greets me. Welcome back, Dr. Ash. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me if you or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's scroll still hangs in the air a little. Um, Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Largo, are you okay? Chloe? Hi. Yeah, that was cute. I don't know. Natsuki's reading manga at the desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. You can see all of uh Natsuki's manga in the back, by the way. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. No, just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I can tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. To Dr. Dash? Yeah, she does. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry what I'm saying right now. I just, hey, you guys have seen Monica? Ah, no, I haven't. Oh, that's me. Yo, my boys went from 10 to 0 really quick. I was speaking in my girly voice for Judy, and then I realized it was me, and I went from really high to low. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Judy, I'm guessing you haven't either. Dot dot dot. Judy's clearly taken back by now. Calmly, Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this is this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like this? Um, Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh, jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things that aren't you. But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear since I was afraid of you secretly. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Why is it black? Because it's Monica talking, not her. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Dot dot dot. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Uh, well, my last period was today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I was trying to get a midnight snack without being hurt, but I failed. Don't take me too low. To give you more credit than I deserve, I clicked off the game. Uh, I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dr. Ash. I never get to hear the song anyway, so it sucks. Unless I wouldn't know. Are those actually Japanese characters? Yeah, they are. Wait, look at the back, and there's like an actual person, like right here. I don't know if you can tell, but that doesn't look like a drawing. That looks like an actual person. These look like actual persons too. They don't look like Japanese drawings. They don't look like anime girls. They look like real people. Anyways, I got a concha. I want one. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I don't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's what I've been practicing so much recently. See, I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki already run off into the closet. Oh, she needs to get out. Oh, really? Really pretty song, and Hillary had taught me how to play it, but I forgot how to. Aw, sad. Detective Ash, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. How rude they don't have conchas in the emojis. I think they do. Wait, let me Google it. Let me check. Going through my own YouTube. Okay, if I ever get verified, not verified, but partnership for YouTube, I'll make that my first emoji, a concha. But I doubt that'll happen. Lower my volume. Yeah, it doesn't appear in my list of emojis. They don't even have a seashell. Huh. Okay, let's pretend. Let's pretend this is a concha, even though it's not. Let's pretend that's a concha. Oh, you do have a seashell. Let's pretend the cookie's a concha. It looks more like it, anyways. My heart just won't stop. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on relaxing on reading like this. Take your time. Ugh, that's a cookie. No, it's a concha. And it will always be a concha. A concha is a concha. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. Is there something that I can make my reading time here? Blah, blah. I don't know what I was reading, to be honest. I was just reading words. I wasn't reading like a sentence. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind of the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Judy hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and she sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. A cookie is wait, no. A concha is a concha. Let it be. That's a concha for me and for y'all. That's not a cookie anymore, that's a concha. Let's continue. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrast her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Ooh, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. I won't take long. She's about to go cut herself, isn't she? I like being concha. It's a concha. Stop fighting about it. It's a concha. Okay, let's continue. A picture in hand. Yuri hurries out of her classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not. It's not like that this time. He's just filling up the water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. It's something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. Is the music just inside the group? Stop yelling at me. You have to understand that that emoji is a concha, not a cookie. Get it right. The most logical place for Yuri will be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. I don't wanna imitate those noises. Ah, 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 ah. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner to peer out. Yuri? Yo, fuck. I don't like that. I did not like that. Oh wow, middle school me. You should put trigger warnings. Maybe I should. I mean, there I have a warning in my description, so I can't get sued for this. Plus, it's a free game, so I wonder if the company got sued or anything. No, because they also had a disclaimer. I do have a disclaimer. So, thanks for waiting patiently. Dr. Dash, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. That's a little too hot. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Oh, oh. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking and decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Honestly, yes, make that the title. It's my description, because the title can only be a certain amount of characters. So, yeah. With her knives. No. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Dr. Ash. It's very endearing. That's Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I was ready to pour a cup of tea on each of us, for each of us. Dr. Ash, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have a back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my Yeah, my your posture, right? Always in trouble like that while reading. Yes, I have a terrible reading posture. Sips water. Hydrate. Remember to hydrate. Bottle flip. Oh fuck. You guys didn't. I can't. I hate that I don't have a webcam because I got it first try. You know what? Damn it. I have a terrible reading posture. So that's why we shouldn't sit on the. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve my book from my bag, and I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Read and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides, as as if in sinks assume the same reading position as last time. Each hold one half the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each together. I can't see too well. Yudi slides closer on our shoulders. Our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus reading like this? Wonder what's wrong with her back. She probably has scoliosis. Probably what's wrong with her back. I mean, because you don't want to put any pressure if you cut your back, because it would just hurt a lot. So there's no reason for that. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with one hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, as I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book. Okay? Are you sure? Of course. You know what? I'm making this a thumbnail. Give it a few seconds. Print screen it even. Okay, we can continue now. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Oh, 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 that's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail there. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Um. Oh, bro, I like this. This is the type of Doki Doki I like. Not all the weird trigger warning Doki Doki. Dr. Ash, sorry. I guess I should have done that. Ah, Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Dr. Ash. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arms and jerks to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Dr. Ash. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Dr. Ash. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Detective Ash? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Oh, her eyes just went at you. It even takes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ah. I think no. I think I know. I prefer to have a cute thumbnail than a scary looking one. Let's have that as a print screen though. Might as well have it ready. So let me move my mouth really quick. Have that print screen ready. Okay, there you go. Aha. Ah. I don't want to imitate those noises. Uh. Um. It's time to share poems. Thanks, Monica, for saving me from that one. I think I like Monica now. I think I really like Monica now. Which one should I have? That's the thumbnail. Cute Yuri or scary looking Yuri? No matter my stream at around 1. 12:30. Because I still have to do other things. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go Natsuki, Monica, Yuri. Yeah, just as I thought. Just Trash, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. You know what? Fuck you. I just read the no, babe, no. I just read. Even I thought agree. No. Oh my god, why are you even in this club, Dr. Ash? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity, anyways. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, so I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Oh, fuck you then. I guess. She said, Oh my god, let's go, Monica. I think you saw something earlier that you aren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend too much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but it seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she kind of finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might be like a sexual thing. Oh. I'm gonna stop recording because I don't think I'm gonna find anything else. But the point is, you have kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So think, if you keep your distance, that will probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Oh, to put it lightly, at least have it together in her head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. Eat her. Save me. The colors they want bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, exploding, piercing red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop, violating Raving, grating, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing on a chalkboard. I don't know. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Ah, green screen. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, let's continue. So Yuri's next, as I can tell. I've been waiting for this. Let's see. What are you? What are you reading for today? Yuri starts at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it, Dr. Ash? This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really want to try giving it more imagery. Beauty visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel I'm valued, Dr. Ash. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. Oh, bro, she looks cute in that one there. That genuine smile, I love it. Like she actually looks happy. Oh, Monica's doing something. My heart pounds just holding it. I wanted to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad to Dr. Ash? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a hard time than usual. I concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay. Uh, a rotating wheel turning on an axle, grinding, bolted, uh, linear gearbox, falling sky, sin holy stakes. What the fuck is this stain? There's a stain on the paper. Seven holy stakes at a dock ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox expanding universe. Time controlled by sliding cogwheels. Existence of a god swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer reading in blood. A prayer reading in time devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living humans' eyes. Kaleidoscope of holy stakes exponential gearbox. A sky exploding stands. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in six dimensions. 40 gears and ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every clock that ticks 40 times every time it flicks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied of the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood reading and docks. A time devoting prayer connecting sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Interesting. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Ah, that is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home from safekeeping, and I just really like the way it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and you're touching it. um, okay. What did I just? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. There the dot for to reveal special message. Ah, cute. Is that it? Is that it? I'm guessing that's it. Oh, oh, look at my mouse. Isn't that Sayori? Okay, everyone, we're done reading each other's poems, right? Isn't that Sayori's face? Huh. We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could come sit at the front room. What is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put up anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new numbers. Where's my water bottle? Oh yeah, I bottle flipped it. Uh, that's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Dr. Ash joined. We've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? That's what's so great about new members anyway. We already have enough to be considered an official club. New members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki. Hi, I'm back. Oh my god, I was choking on my water. Oh god, that sucked ass. Okay. Oof, I'm crying. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it that way. Don't you want to share passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you will never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and push something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Dr. Ash? Uh, oh, come on. You can take advantage of Dr. Ash to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Damn, alright. I see how that is, and it's true. But, look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? You never ever talked until the Dr. Ash joined. As for me, I just like it here I just like it better here than I do at home. And Dr. Ash isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president or not, but you should really consider our opinions for once. I feel, why is she being a bitch? Why is she being such mean? She's being mean. It's really taking aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Deducto Dash wants to get more members too, right? Oh, excuse me. Dot 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 dot. I don't know Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. As if I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place where few people get to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Dr. Dash, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get off of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even giving a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Not Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Dr. Ash. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the it won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could just join any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things weren't nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Bro, that actually scared me. That actually scared me a lot. I mean, like, how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. Still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody will cry if she killed herself. uh, okay. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Dr. Ash? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer, but it's better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's why we'll end up making this literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think. I just realized your eye is bleeding. That's the right eye. Is it the left eye? It's code 871 from uh SAO, and they the eye pierces when they break a code, which makes them more human. It's like a barrier made. And I believe it's the left. It's the left eye or the right eye? I don't remember. But it's one of the eyes that just bursts, and it's like, whoa. Stepping out of the comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Eh, I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but it feels like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president and also a wonderful friend. Monica, her eyes not bleeding anymore. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. Well, that's about the festival. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Deductash? Um, please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a bit with Deductash before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all. It's important to me as president. Beauty looks a bit troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. I am scared. I am genuinely scared. Ah, in that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waits as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Dr. Ash, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I would feel like I'm responsible for that as the president. And I do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is on everything, and Yuri being a little bit, sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I have been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No, I believe so, yes. I believe Monica is considered being yandere for killing everyone. Okay. Uh, let's go with more of Yuri. Pain. Yeah. You don't need a water bottle. Broken. Whatever the option is. I don't know what happened. I'm scared. I don't know what happened. Hi, Dr. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Ugh, is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me. Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that I like to do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Bro, I tweeted something up by accident not too long ago. I responded to a tweet and it has gotten over 20 likes, and I'm really impressed. I accidentally she said something about something really important, but I put an M by accident, and I sent it because I just clicked send. I don't know why, and I've gained over 20 likes, and I'm impressed, and I don't know what to do. Okay, let's continue. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even it's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I need to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. You see? Tsundere. Sir, what did I do now? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Why are my messages not sending? Hey, Captain Spark is uploaded, but it's really late already. I'm the last one here again. What, the Dr. Ash just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, yeah, what about the festival, Natsuki? I don't know. She sent me a text, and I don't know, she weird. Right? I forgot, about that, Natsuki. We're all talking yesterday, and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. I think what my guess is that her mom called her to do something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Okay, now she's down. Sorry, the last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I mean to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know it's something we're doing together. A new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event just suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help out. I'm gonna help too. And we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Uh, yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Detective Dash, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Uh, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. The Dr. Ashes are already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature, Monica? I I suppose I was just actually it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Whoa, he's killing her. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing, is there one thing I can make my reading time here any better? Is a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Wait, this happened already. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this at the teacher's desk, then I'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts to her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out for the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up a water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for you to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start. Okay, I'm gonna guess this is another trigger warning, so yeah. Weird noises I don't want to imitate. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Weird noise again. I sharp inhale like someone's sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer safe. Safe over here though. August 10th. Oh, it's already 12. Bro, I got so into the game. I have to end the stream in 7 minutes. Yuri. Damn. Okay. It happened again. Wait. How did I? Sorry, I was just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been really showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone's a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things soon after meeting someone is unusually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was with when I was a bit younger, I would like to come on really strongly and get a little too intense. I made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can control myself when I get too excited about something. So eventually I stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody cared or liked me for the things that matter the most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been off. Something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come in the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like if it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Dr. Ash, is it just me or Monica has been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. Oh fuck, she is crazy. I love how you corrected yourself. Uh, I couldn't say anything before because she was always listening, but finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah, I just want to stay here. Then we'll have the clubroom all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Monica's silhouette is coming out right here. I don't know if you can tell. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you ever seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I'm sure to give them all the fair share of use. I don't want them to give them lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Dr. Ash. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's pick the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited for years for. Will you do that with me, Dr. Ash? Okay. uh, okay, let's go with Monica first. Don't say I didn't warn you, Dr. Ash. I'm not going to read another one of your Yuri suck up poems, but I'm still going to make you read mine. There's a reason. I really wish I didn't have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a source. So just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how how else I don't know how else to bring this up. But there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. We've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. What do you mean I can't English? I'm reading correctly. I've been reading right. I'm actually trying to focus. I have my freaking ADD toy also. Now I'm subconscious. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh, did I? I no. So we need to go back to kindergarten. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Dr. Ash? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would have gone away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Is this what you guys meant by just Monica? Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Oh, I know what I'm gonna title my last episode. I'm not gonna tell y'all, but I know what I'm gonna title my last episode. Finally, he holds my palm to her, and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. The fact that I want to take this home. Would you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Dr. Ash. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? You can hold my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this poem with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having you. I'm taking care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Yeah, she was the less fucked up one. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Can't read. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem's about. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Uh, I think I'm going to bomb it. Yes. Oh, that's a joke. A man walked into a club, and the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Oh, is this Sayori or is this Yuri? Let's continue. Let's see. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's try and get this over with. Jeez, jeez. Why is so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Uh, stagnant air is common foreshadowing something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it helps. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up a nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea, and that gives us all something to do. What about the Dr. Dash? Dr. Dash is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like the hell it is? What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. I don't know if you realized, but Yuri and Natsuki actually look away. Monica is always looking at me. Oh wait, it keeps. Okay. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes, please? Like, you would fucking know. Ugh. All you care about is, all you care about is not dragging Duck Dash around you and your stupid books. You and Monica? Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay then, why not let the Duck Dash decide who to help instead of using your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let the Duck Dash make a choice, okay? Okay, fine, fine. Jeez, Duck Dash, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. Can we can just Natsuki shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Holy shit. I love that line. Natsuki shut your fucking mouth. I love that. I love that a lot. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? You can't. It always chooses Monica. Like, wait, it's not even letting me move. Okay. Can I really not? guess I'm going with Monica. Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It's fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving all this work and then taking the class for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Judy, I didn't give you any work. You decided to do it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling the trash away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it on others. Oh my god. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It'll be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I wanted to spend time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, the Dr. Ash. Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. The Dr. Ash, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. Never felt this good in my whole life. I should have ended this 10 minutes ago. I'm just gonna end with this scene and then I'm gonna end it. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It just feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone to care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Dr. Dash. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood of me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Dr. Dash, just know how much I love you. I love you so much. I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. Ma'am? Hello? I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. All I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Does that sound perfect? Tell me, Dr. Ash. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? What if I say no? What if I just said no? If this two would just keep confessing to a man, I'm deprogramming of myself. I'm gonna say yes. uh, uh, welcome to the literature club. Okay, yeah, it's not letting me read the log. It's a lot of invalid characters. Uh, uh, okay, trigger warning. Uh, 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 I don't know what she's saying, and I really can't read it. want to make something special of things I love and are your club member. You can. Oh, I wish I knew what she's. Yes, that's the law. That's too damn long. Yeah, it is. This is. I want to know what she says though. I think this video is gonna get age restricted. Not gonna lie. Damn. Okay. Damn. I have to edit this video. God damn it. Put a little overlays like here, some here. Oh my god. Not even like the little letters that are here like make sense. What the fuck are you saying, Yuri? I'm actually pissed off. I can't. Oh my god, I'm actually just hurt about that. But you could stop Yuri from dying, but I don't know if that's true. Yeah, you can. Along the longest paragraph. You know, apparently someone. Uh, you can, but you need a mod. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god, can I just skip this? Oh yes. Oh, one red. Oh no. Oh, now it's blue. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, scene just end. Oh, she's actually dying now. Her eyes are losing the color. And the blood is already like kind of like stained. I don't know if you can tell. Because she's dying. You're spending the weekend there. Okay. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. I thought it was. Oh fuck. I'm here. Did something happen? I think he just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, you were here the entire weekend, Dr. Ash? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. Did you just delete Natsuki and Yuri? I just want to have a cupcake real quick. When he lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? I like these. I think you can see their flies in your computer though. Hi again, Deducted Ash. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we know each other because we're in the same class last year, and I'm guessing you can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call him. Talking to you, Deducted Ash. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I'm guessing it doesn't really matter. Wait, do you know I'm aware of this? This all a game, right? It could just be possible that just you didn't know that. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only if you had paid a little more attention, this could have been a bit less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that was the way I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name from now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all the files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, they just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying youth that's a personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I even, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Dr. Ash? What night was it? Wait. Yeah, the Natsuki dies, but if you choose her in your first poem, the second time, I believe, she dies there. So I might have to go back and do something. Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while watching from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, deducted Ash. It's just more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what really out there, what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Dr. Ash, but knowing you're here, you're real, you're wonderful, you're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry it's just hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expensive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until it wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Dr. Ash. I don't think I could have gone continue to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed to only fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective that I do. That is that it's all just a game. I knew, and I knew you would just get over it. So that being said, Dr. Ash, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Can I uninstall this game already? No, my computer is actually by my name. I clicked out of the game. Cortana, not right now. Dr. Ash, will you go out with me? I guess I can only say yes. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Dr. Ash. The funny part is, I'm in that liturgy. Literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It's really a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending to Dr. Ash. The game wouldn't give it to me, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you will believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. What the fuck? She's not wrong. Instead of the game directory, you have to go into the game's properties to find the browse local files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence by clicking button. Well, I guess the plus side is it gave me an easy out of things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Monica, Monica, Monique, Monica, 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 yeah, Monica, uh, Monica, Monica. You know what? Just go with the top one. Hi again, Dr. Ash. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Dr. Ash, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Could you please read it? Happy end. Hand in hand, I find the strength, the courage, and dote upon me by my one and only love. Together, let's dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way in the world of infinite choices voices behold a special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. Bro, I should have ended this stream like a long time ago. I should have ended this stream like 20, almost half an hour ago. I always put all my heart. No, 13 minutes ago. But alright. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization or about you. That's why I really never want to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess. See, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game, like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin this game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Duckadash? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Say hi to her, Monica. She's being nice. She said hi to everyone. Say hi to Monica. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I really get self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Aren't you ready? Are you ready? I swear, if it's a fucking jump scare, I'm gonna punch my computer. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, they looked at us. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as I'm with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look each other in the eyes. Let's see. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, oh. I'm such a good listener to Dr. Dash. What the fuck? I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about boring things. It makes me kind of subconscious when I'm having a conversation, but I don't feel that way with you. Like, I don't think anyone else can make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. We'll delete her file and files. You can find a coding for the characters. Uh, okay, I can do that right now. You're not gonna see this though. I can probably add a new source really quick. Media source. Oh, uh, source. Can I hide this one? No, I can't. Trying to help the world by erasing her. Okay, I'm going to my files. You're not gonna be able to see this though. Uh, Oh, it's launching it again. Oh fuck. Hey, what's your favorite color? Mine is emerald green. It's the color of my eyes. That's not consider anything, is it? It just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Like it's part of my identity. Does it happen to also be your favorite color, Dr. Ash? It's just a guess, because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. Okay. Let's keep looking through my files. Uh, throw hands at her, we're trying to snatch color. Oh, okay. She said anything? No, she hasn't. They're really not at. No, it's actually taking a long time. Hey, you know what book you're reading with Yuri? Afraid of whatever it's what's called. It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book. Actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry, just forget I said anything. Oh, okay. Let's go check how my files are doing. I can't find her fucking file because you're staring at her. Oh, there you go. Uh, Characters. Yeah, it's only Monica now. Uh, I just deleted her file. Oh, there you go. Monica character does not exist. This to me, Dr. Ash. Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Dr. Ash. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Or are you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Now I have to save everyone, right? You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. Can't help it. What's wrong with me? Horrible am I? Or am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's I've made up my mind. Dr. Dash, I know I said that I deleted everyone else. That was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then blah, 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 blah. It just restarted. Oh, Monica's not here anymore. Uh, is that it? Okay, I'm gonna finish the stream here. I don't know if this game continues or not. I'm gonna end the stream here because it's kind of a really long stream already, and I usually don't do streams this long. So, let's go back to the menu. Yes. Oh wow, Monica doesn't exist actually. Did I just replay like a normal game? Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. Oh, wow, damn, I'm impressed. Okay. I think this is not the last episode, but the second to last episode. Next episode, I'm gonna finish it. So let's just end this.
You love